For this part of the live stream is now being labeled on the set. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to hit the streets for a showdown in today's brand new live summit event in the Crew 2. Street Showdown is a themed summon with all events related to street racing is now being separated into 4 disciplines: street racing, drift, drag, and hypercar disciplines for only 8 events, except one skill is about to be set on the water. So this is going to be quite very good to have a brand new addition to the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VI GSR is now being labeled as Flow Edition. It is a brand new drift discipline to the game for having a main part of the update on Season 9, Episode 1 of Motorflix. American Legend is about to be having a best opportunity to try out with the Land Evo 6 as a drift discipline. For only the main part to have 3 vehicle restriction is about to be set by eligibility, so you guys might need to grab the 7th generation as the convertible to the Corvette C7 CR1, Dodge Viper GTS Drag Race Edition, and the High Octane Edition to the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. But this is going to take place to be around on between certain locations in America, especially for the West Coast and the Mountain States. So I hope you guys might get to be here on time before this week's Team Summon is about to be set and go for having a best time to hit the streets. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for today's live summit event. Let's begin. So last week's event from Legacy was the most iconic re-owned vehicle to be classic ever since from the past, present, and even the new ones in the future, because this is going to have to be on the main recap is now currently to be on the outcome. But only one event in the follow-up catch-up is now being featured to have a monster truck addition to the 8x500 at downtown Detroit. But very good to have a main placement at the Platinum is now going nearly there towards 3,000. So I'm at rank 2,857 place in 1,263,378 points. One for the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Type C197. Second half set to be boosted for the touring car discipline in the silver, fame pack in the 150,000 followers, and the legacy tire listed in the epic vanity on the platinum. So I have to hold OK. Now arriving and enter to be proceed in week number 6. I guess this is going to be quite good, but even of course to have one new event is going to be scheduled by coming soon at the end of August, as we got 4 events will be eligible to be participate for only one single week. Hypercar's glory is about to be confirmed, so we still got enough time, you guys. We got some good brand new theme summons, and even of course to have one rerun is now being available. But after all, let's go enter the streets for a showdown as we're about to be set and go green light to have 3 skills and 6 events to be categorized onto the land-based vehicle that relate to the street racing discipline. For starters, I'm not gonna have to go and take the water for having one skill at the buoy smashing, so the rest will have to take everything to be taken care of, so it'll have to go for having a main jump start. So up to Grand Canyon, up we go, and this will have to take a good additional location to go around to be explored in the Middle East. Middle West, by the way, but I'll have to go and use the Blade Runner 32. Alright, very good. Stunning, and just going to keep a good grip on the main get-go. This part of the skill is very decently. But it's going to be quite very fast. I bet the traction is going to be quite going full maximum. Okay, here comes the Froucher 1414 Demon incoming. Gonna have to shake up. But I know the handling is going to be quite very tough to go for having a slow patient time. So there you go. One skill in the bag. 22,295 points is clear to have the first attempt by using for the Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. That makes 142,250 points. Not bad. It was so very good to have a good novice to be using in the light powerboat discipline. On to Slalom and Speed Trap in the Midwest regions. So let's go and head over onto the track at Little Eagle. So good thing I'm just putting up to have some organized parts to be put up to have some organized preparation, and even of course to have some new Motor Pass exclusive vehicles to this update. So hang on one second folks, gonna have to go to the option menu and grab the Ford Mustang, and this time it's about to go green and go for the street racing to have some filters to be going much more reminder as organization to be well prepared and get settled in for my recommend pick. Go by brand, choosing Ford. Gonna have to take some time to have the thumbnail image to be loading up. Alright, so for this part of today's video segment, I'm about to be tried out with a Ford Mustang Boss 429 Lime Edition 1969. But don't worry, I just add up to have everything to put up with some vanities to go in green, and the hula rooftop is now quite very good to be served as a souvenir. Let's test this green muscle car up and wait for having a good engine to have a nice place to start out. Look at this beast, quite very good to be pumped up to have the exhaust on the sides. But on the inside to the interior view, this one is good to be styled in green to be put up on the trim to have a steering wheel, and even of course to have the black leather style is now being outfitted to be served as official. Maybe my Total Drama OC Genesis will have to give a good details about the Ford Mustang Boss 429 Lime Green Edition. But only on the WIP session is now currently to be put up after this. So let's hit the slalom and go on the track. Yeah, very good to be proven up to see how one Mustang is going born in green. Come on, just going to keep that good old dog to be worked together. The hula is still going around to be shaking up to have a right balance. That's going up in 30,000. Ah, snap. Almost there. Time is going clear. Okay, looks like that should be good enough. 35,000 added with 9 points. That should do it perfectly, and check complete on skill 2. That's 154,946 points. That should be doing great, and good to be green to be well done for having a new addition to the Ford Mustang Boss 429. So next up, head over to downtown Detroit for the speed trap. But good thing I just got one best suitable recommend dragster vehicle before moving proceed in the Bonneville. But good thing the Dodge Viper SRT GTS is now waiting for me to have a main get-go after finishing up on the speed trap in downtown Detroit. So I'll have to take some time and gonna have to go over to have places to be having a good set location after for only one part. So I know the drill. I have to choose any starting position whenever I want to go with. But that will have to take one good excellent placement spot will be doing great. Now go to vehicle selection, deselect Ford. But I know I might gonna have to go down and choose any available manufacturer brands to have a good recommend dragster discipline. Alright, there you go. Dodge Viper SRT GTS Drag Race Edition with the Gran Turismo variation Group 4 car. So gonna have to kick it up into the high gear. Wait for the traffic cars are about to go get in clear. Feel the burn rubber. Wait for the green. And let's see how it goes. Okay, looks like that takes 355.6 miles per hour on the first attempt. Let's see the results. Okay, not so bad, but I'll have to take 116,293 points is now currently to be job well done on skill 3. Alright, time to go Bonneville for having a 3-run drag race event for the 3rd generation SRT Viper GTS. Just in time, and I'll have to be set and go down to do the main drill to have a nice wing spoiler to be well applied to be on the main adjustment when it comes to do some high speed and acceleration. But take place to be in nighttime in Bonneville. Sounds like a good time to go for the showdown if anybody would like to go race together. But I'll have to go solo, by the way. It'll have to take 3 runs and then it'll be safe to be clear. Alright, perfect burn check. Okay, that's 3 perfect. 1 good on the gear shift transmission. And there goes a 1 pass of jump majority. Okay, that's a very good run time in 14.734 seconds is currently to be doing a job well done. Let's go again on run number 2. It's about to get much more imported. Good thing I just put up the smoke. Okay, that's 2 times perfect and good altogether. Recipe is a chain combination if I had to go 4 times perfect amount. Okay, that's a good runtime in 14.440 seconds. 0.833 seconds. That should be quite very much more impossible to have that runtime record. Final run, folks. This time, it'll have to kick it up and stay on the main track. Ah, come on! I just took a minor setback by the distraction when I pushed the e-brake by mistake. But give or take, that's it for only 1 drag race event. That's 14.538 seconds. Safe, clear, and legendary bundle earned for the drag race discipline for only 1 event. Good thing the dragster Dodge Viper just took 1 best effort by 108,538 points in 14.439 seconds. Very quick, simple, and easy as a pie. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and go all the way to have the main category to have a main get-go to choose for only 2 street racing events. Well, kind of at least, that should be quite very good and go for the high octane addition to the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. So let's go and head over to San Francisco for a commute. Just to have the right time to be on the night time, so 1 tuner Japanese street racer vehicle will be set and labeled on the vehicle restriction. Well, at least I just did a good run out there in Miami Harbor for the last time since Legacy. But in the meantime, I'll have to go again and stay in the per level on 280 with a Nitro Chemist, just to have 1 exclusive JDM tuner car with a Too Fast, Too Furious themed variation as a parody for this part of the livery. So time to go street racing. Up I go, and this is gonna have to be a good time to be here between day or night on the time condition. But daytime it is. Let's see how the Skyline will have to kick it and race it to the streets.
You're so gonna win this one.
Okay, looks like I'll have to go Brian O'Connor style. Proceed to do first place. Up I go. Okay, Nitro is good to go to be double check. 4 seconds, almost 5 seconds to going up. Well, I hope the part of the duration stream video is gonna have to take some time to be on the main lookout when it comes to have some blurry skipping parts. But I know this is why I should rather have to take some time up and go a different part of the live stream video by using Twitch. But I just took 2 videos from Twitch by putting up onto the livery editor on Gran Turismo 7. By adding up with some Total Drama All-Stars team variation on Cameron in the Mini Cooper S 1965 and Alejandro Buamento in the McLaren MP412C 2010. But here it comes. One jump coming up and touchdown to be on the downhill slope on the road. It could be quite possible if the Toyota Supra is going to be here in the Crew too, but especially to be exclusive in the Crew Motorfest. But I just heard about the news about the wildfire spread in Maui. It was so devastating to see this disaster when it comes to have some terrible destruction. Most other people think about it was like a war zone in Maui. I kind of think that the fires just actually done their work, and then other people just fled away from the disaster in Maui. It's crazy, right? I just saw something to be watching the news, especially on YouTube, that I just figured out on the latest reports to do some aftermath reports. It is crazy to see some heartbroken to everyone, whoever lived in Maui. Just going to pray some respect and condolences and... Okay, well, where was I? I almost forgot to have one racer just took a trailblazer to be left behind. Let's just make sure, give a good support and help the people of Maui to have everything what they need to get back on track. It was like a different kind of a wildfire disaster back in the West Coast. It's so devastating to see some footages when it comes to have some disasters in wildfires. All we have to do is gonna have to help each other out and give some extra support with care and love. So gonna have to keep moving forward. I still got a good lead and almost there towards the final stretch. I had to get in there and do that final turn. Now that's a good pure driving. 3 minutes, 27.546 seconds. Thank you, Skyline GTR High Octane Edition. You are my best, good, trusted friend. Another street racing event is clear for only one part of the discipline. Now, no restriction is about to be set to go over at San Bernardino Mountains. Almost forgot one other thing after tried out with the Ford Mustang Boss 429 Lime Green Edition. But this time, I'll have to go with an R35 Nissan GTR to have a good different edition as part of the exclusive premium bundle pack in Episode 9 Season 1. So I'll have to try it out and go for the Haru edition to the Nissan GTR 2015. But this one is very good to be based from Liberty Walk. Wide body is a good type of style to have some good different features and set some wide body kit. I'll have to go and test this baby out to go and brace for the GTR from the R34 to the R35. Well, I kind of think because it feels a little bit much more sweaty in here because I might be preferred to have a nice cold air conditioner. But anyway, let's do this.
Faster, faster! Seriously, go faster!
Yeah, let's hit the streets to go hill climb to be doing a good high-speed racing to be on the road. So I have to keep it careful because this one is very good to be capable in the all-wheel drive. For those who are really fan of Liberty Walk when it comes to have some different sets of modifications and wide body kits. But this one is very much more to have a different set of a wing style is now being outfitted as a unique modification. But on the inside to the interior view that actually to be look the same. But it still looks to be remained as the original however. But I kinda admit, I still like it and very good to be driving just like the original as a 2015 model. So I got the lead, going up forward to be on the top of the hill before going down from the west coast and head over to the mountain states. 12.480 seconds. Ace that good slide turn, cross through the bridge. Very neat and much more impressed to be magnificent when it comes to have the best popularity for Nissan. That's 15.80 seconds. Once reach on top of the hill, going down to take the slope. You know about the Haru addition to the Nissan Scott GTR R35? Much more impressive to have that different parody themed livery. Almost to be based from Liberty Walk, but however, the Toyota GR Supra Liberty Walk edition is now being served as a pre-order exclusive. I kind of admit because this is so very much more unique, just like all the other exclusive vehicles when it comes to Season Pass. Gonna have to hit the brakes. Gonna have to keep a good maintain in the all-wheel drive to be on the understeer strategy. 20.692. So I'm up the west coast. Then proceed to the mountain states. Gonna floor it and bring home the finish line. That's 3 minutes, 14.690 seconds is cleared to have a good Haru GTR R35. But another round and achieved by 108,300 points. Now that's a good street racing style. So that's event number 3 to be checked and well done. Sounds like I'm on a high road to have a good suitable progress. So this time, I'll have to go for only Dirift Discipline for the next event. Let's start out and head on over to be on the track in Dominion Forsberg number 6 for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VI GSR Float Edition is now being set on the fourth vehicle. But halfway there to be climb up in the silver before going update in the gold. Lakeside Motorsport Park is going to be a best place to be here to do some slides and twisted turns. Twisty turns is going to get much more pretty challenging as I'm about to be go and test out with this unique different tune style to the Land Evo 6. But this one is a float edition. But I mean, look at this you guys. This is so beautiful to have a different set of the drift style is now being capable to see how an all-wheel drive to go at it to have that most fine exclusive themed livery variation. Unlike the street racing version to the Land Evo 6, but this one is a drift discipline style is now put up by default in 150 that brings out 276 horsepower and top speed 149 miles per hour that is almost to be at 150. But anyway, this is going to be much more fast and going awesome when it comes to Mitsubishi cars. So let's do it. I know this is going to be a very tough to handle because all-wheel drives might have to face the tarmac because it should rather have to do this to be driving on the dirt to be suitable as a rally car version. But I mean, this is going to be quite very tough challenging, folks, so I have to keep a good extra careful for only one part and stay on the main combo. Yeah, there we go. Make that inside on the apex. But I hope this challenge, as I'm about to go and take on Chris Forsberg's drift record, according to the main part of the objective. First lap down. Time is going grip. Ah, come on. Just gonna have to stay and focusing by doing non-stop. There we go. Up and stop at 110,683 points. Come on, push that Land Evo 6 to stay on the top grip. "25 seconds left." Unlike the Land Evo X,
that's it. Keep a firm hand on that wheel.
okay, keep a good foot on the wheel and do some smoke. Alright, so very close and almost to be stopped at 200,000 points. Let's see the good final standings result. Haha, yes! Good and established by 116,339 points. I am so A-Stack event for the Land Evo 6 GSR Float Edition is a brand new one. But unless, could it be possible to have one combo event for the Drift Discipline to take on in the Strip Special for the US Speed Tour West Edition? One street racing event versus Drift Discipline. This could be a very tough challenge if I really might need to stay in the grip balance to see how longer it takes without pulling up any drift by the corners. So let's find out and give a good tryout to see what the Drift Discipline is going to be take place in the special at Las Vegas for the USST West. But I'm sure of it because I might have to be preferred to go for the all-wheel drive Drift Discipline car at this moment. But FR, FF, or all-wheel drive when it comes to have some same situation. So in that case, you guys might gonna have to figure it out and come up with a different strategy by the approach. So gonna have to pick any drift vehicle for my best selection. Alright, let's see. Maybe I have something else to come up with a better idea. Maybe I'll have to use the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 Drift Edition 2002 as I already got it as a Season Pass exclusive bundle. Same thing as the original from the street racing model, but instead I just used my UDRS Inspirtech livery to the same car is now being converted and compatible into a drift vehicle. But it's been changed up to be at 240 that brings out 1212 horsepower and top speed 179 miles per hour. So let's find out and see how challenging can it go for having a tough grip. This could get much more tough effort when it comes to do some drifting for only one street racing event.
Ready for the U.S. Speed Tour West Special Number 5? Las Vegas, Nevada. Discover the Strip, casinos, and lights. Viva Las Vegas!
Alright folks, just got to go, everything checked out. Less drifting, more racing. That's how the main part of the objective is. All you might need to do is gonna have to keep a good grip, just like you pretend to be as a street racing vehicle. But anyway, because it could be quite possible that you might have to do some more tight turns as you want. So I had to watch my pace, go by checkpoints. Alright, so I'm not going to go with quick shortcuts for this attempt. I know this is going to take a slow time to get the progress to be up and running. Okay, I'll have to send my team to go for the cleanup. That's one lap down. One more to go. Okay, well, I'll have to take that event to be served as my free time after this. Gonna have to keep coming in. Do some more drift. Oh man! Okay, that's gonna be quite very tough to be complicated. There goes my good effort. It's pretty hard to have one drift discipline in one combo event. So I had to come up and do a little bit much more second chance as a cleanup crew. Okay, checkpoint missed. Now, hit that nitro.
Close to finishing. Who will leave their mark?
Okay, looks like one race clear. So let's see the results for having 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, maybe not good enough. But instead, I'll have to try this again to take a good pushing effort to be on attempt number 2. First try to have a test. Second one, we'll have to go harder this time. But of course, because the handling is going 100% expert at it for the R34 Skyline GTR. But I know this is going to be a very tough to handle because I'm not going to have to be preferred to be using for the Land Evo X after this.
Ready for the U.S. Speed Tour West Special Number 5? Las Vegas, Nevada. Discover the Strip, casinos, and lights. Viva Las Vegas!
Okay, that takes a poor effort on that. I might gonna have to go aggro. How about I should switch to the hood cam to give a better view. Yeah, that's a good one. Luckily, that should be doing way good obvious to stay focusing on the main turn. Coast is clear. First lap done. Now go again at lap number 2. Ah, come on. Maybe I'll have to try this again to do a little fixed. So, let's try this again and give it a go for attempt number 2 for only one part to have a main change. Going hood cam.
Ready for the U.S. Speed Tour West Special number 5? Las Vegas, Nevada. Discover the Strip, casinos, and lights. Viva Las Vegas!
Alright, it's gonna be a little bit tough out there, viewers. I know a little bit change, we'll have to keep that in mind for having a main part of the encore content. So I have to keep hanging there. Alright, coast is cleared to have next checkpoint. Airborne coming in. Okay, gonna have to keep going forward to be passed through underneath the Eiffel Tower. .2 seconds, good on the green. Ah, come on. This could be a very tough, complicated when it comes to have some stay on the balance for only one drift vehicle. But we'll have to get out and update for the record to be going up by over 100,000 points. Okay, one jump through. Very nice. Stay on the 10-second range. But I'll have to play through. Gonna have to tough that puppy up. Okay.
There they go, past the last checkpoint. The finish line is right ahead to win the stage.
Haha, looks like stage is complete and momentarily to have a record by the update. Almost at least, but I'll take 98,189 points is currently to be checked and done. Boy, what a tough run out there for having a 2-lap time attack, folks. But in the meantime, I'll have to come back at any time and I'll have to take part to have one hypercar discipline by using with the Chevy Corvette C7 CR1 convertible. So let's go. Going to Vegas as we're about to take a good set of prior event. But good thing I still got a UDRS Inspirtech livery that I still currently use since the road to Oahu as a live extreme series to go brand new. But the per level remained the same and putting up with some main changes to go back into the Nitro Chemist. So, one last event. Let's do it for the final showdown to be in the street showdown to have hypercar discipline. I can't wait and let's do it.
Fingers are crossed.
For this part of the event as a team summon, Corvette C7 CR1 versus Nissan R390 GT1 road car will be going for the road trip. But I bet the horizon is going to be much more enjoyable to have a good place to be here because the clouds, the mountains, and the desert all together. So I had to keep a good steady lookout on to my balance. Okay, that's one mistaken turn. Coming down at Barstow. Although, I actually just took the main part of the quick video segment. But not to worry folks, because I just got some other bloopers and outtakes when it comes to have some minor mistakes later on. But one follow-up catch-up for only one Dirift Discipline as a couple event is going to be a bit tough out there if I really going to have to come back again at any time. But still, My main focus is all about to have some unchecked events that needs to be required to go up in the platinum. So I had to keep up with the top speed. Up to gear number 8 of the transmission. Checkpoint going clear. Mojave at the next town. That's good. Keep pressing the run. The same route, we'll have to get there at any time. Now entering Death Valley. Come on, just going to keep on racing. Stay clean on the turns to be on the main route. Different elements from Into the Storm. Checkpoint clear. Halfway there. Going up in the progression at 65%. Gonna have to cross through on the roundabout. Oof. Pretty safe, cleared, and clevered. Okay, checkpoint clear. I had to prepare this main route to take the exit. Hang in there. This event's not over yet. 37.226 seconds. Okay, sorry about those yellow barrels. Right, next exit on the right. Gonna have to get my Corvette C7 CR1 convertible in the main go and have that good half mile. Yes! Good to be on the main time by 4 minutes, 2.540 seconds. So there you go. Event complete, and one follow-up catch-up is required to be on the update. You know what it takes to have a street showdown for this Steam Summit, folks? The streets always wins. Just to have the right time to go for adding up a bonus in 100,000 points after finishing 9 events is currently to be cleared. 9,022nd place in 1,173,150 points in about 3 days left. So very awesome to have some good street racing events like 2 street race, 1 hypercar, 1 drag race, and 2 Dirift Disciplines all together. Especially to have Solemn and Speed Track all especially for the Solemn and Speed Trap all together, except one skill is actually to be take place on the water. But it was a very good Steam Summit, folks. It's all about street racing to have a good iconic vehicles between Japanese, European, and muscle cars of the America. But by the way, because it is going to be going much more thrilled to be possible to have one drip event for only a combo event in the US Speed Tour West at Las Vegas for a special for only 2 laps. So gonna have to give your try, push harder, and make it way to go up by over 100,000 points. But it takes major attempts if you're gonna have to go right in there and stay focusing to have the main time if you're gonna have to go up by over 100,000 points. So next up, Cities Championship will be putting up to have some 6 Alpha Grand Prix discipline will be take part in the US Speed Tour cities from the last update. To get these kinds of next 4 rewards like the Chevy Camaro SS Touring Car Edition, Dark Blue Nitro, and the Fame Magnet Boosted for the Alpha Grand Prix discipline. Let's have a good check. And even of course to have 2 exclusive vehicle restriction like the Yassi Design X American Petrol and the Spirit Racing Edition to the KTM Expo R is about to be coming back, as you may already get it, and for those who just really might need to get 2 of these Albert Grand Prix cars, will be available to be served as a bundle event by next week. But after all, 4 Albert Grand Prix Discipline is now being set on no restriction by adding up with the next 3 skills in Low Altitude, Escape, and Solemn. After Cities Championship, the rerun and the Brits will be having 2 exclusive items like the TBR Grip Bit Peppermint Edition and Union Jack Tire on the comment. After the Brits to be on the date schedule from the 23rd through 30th of August, the USST East will be said to be on the schedule to be on the main part, just like the agency and the game as part of the Team Summon from the previous update. But the band tire on the comment is now actually to have the platinum that you guys might gonna to get it before at the end of the month and moving on forward in September. So let's wrap this up before at the end of the video. Quicker times and go for having a main part to have another run, and quicker times for having a best street racing showdown to have some good moments, and tried out to have the Flow Edition to the Land Evo 6 GSR is so pretty awesome at Dominion Forsberg number 6. But I hope I have to come back at any time, but only on the WIP live stream session before, and then after content video will be served as well, that you guys might gonna have to go at it to see all kinds of different vehicles that you might gonna enter to be welcome. Hang on, let me try this again to do the next part. So at the end of the video, it was so much more fantastic out there for this part of the Team Summon was a piece of cake. But except one event is very tough for the Dirift Discipline for only one part of the 2-lap time attack. But anyway, I'll have to come back to choose any 6 events, includes to have 3 or 4 vehicle restriction, and the other 2s will be set on no restriction. Another time and another part for having a WIP live stream session from before, and then content video as an encore we'll be doing after. But I'll have to leave it to myself because we still got enough time in about 3 days left before Street Showdown will be over soon, before we're about to go enter to go back in the competition to have the city's championship. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time, but continue on in the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.